wish you had known as you were just entering the NBA?
It's one thing that you could not have learned, and that's pacing. How to pace yourself during the game. As a rookie, you're playing, coming from college, and the game is so slow in college. And when you come to the NBA, you figure, wait a minute, this 24-second shot clock, that's not much. But you realize after about 4 times up and down the court, wait a minute, how do I figure this out? How do I switch gears? How do I lock in and play defense and then run my butt off to the other end as fast as I can to get an easy layup? And a lot of those things is not about being in shape, but the mentality and understanding how to take advantage of the next play.
Yeah, I like that. And now the Lakers starting group. Caldwell Pope out there with Montrezl Harrell. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Caruso in at the 2 guard. And for Philadelphia, they've got Harris. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 guard spot. Now here's Simmons after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Back to Simmons. Now Embiid. On the wing, Harris hits it from 3-point range.
What a beautiful shot by Tobias Harris. I mean, he's getting very consistent from there. Now, it's just a matter of getting better and better.
Now, here's Schroeder. Excellent D from Howard.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
The Lakers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Caruso. No good again that time. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Out to Harris. Launches it. Another shot. Here's Howard. Up and in on the layup.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses, just a lethal concoction.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gasol dishes to Schroeder. Charity stripe shot. Here's Harrell. Great D that time from Howard.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Thibault. Banked in off the glass.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Chance to check out the stats for Ben Simmons. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 17 points a game, 7 assists, and 9 rebounds. And he continues to hone his game. I think the potential is there.
Oh, yeah, you can see the potential, but it's raw. He needs to keep refining that skill set.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Embiid wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Caruso. Gasol deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Schroeder. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Here's Caruso after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Harrell kicks it over to Schroeder. Out left to the wing from deep, Gasol, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simmons inside. Caruso grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Schroeder up top. Outside Gasol. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harris drives in and slam dunk by Harris.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
A triple-double machine. I mean, Ben Simmons surpassed by only the great Oscar Robinson with the pace he's piling up.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth is Montrezl Harrell.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Outside Gasol. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Now, here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that time, also a missed shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
And he can't hit the second.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Simmons passes to Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Last year, getting it done. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. That free throw, no good.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
And he sinks the second.
And last season, the Sixers unveiling a Dr. J statue on their Legends Walk outside the team training facility.
Oh, yeah, his second statue in Philly. I mean, the other one is down by the stadium. At that Legend Walk, you know who he joins? Wilt Chamberlain, Mo Cheeks, Bobby Jones, Billy Cunningham, Hal Greer. That's a good company to be in. Some great history for the Sixers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Caruso, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense when he makes his living blocking shots.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Schroeder, and it's sent back by Howard. And he recovers it.
At the reach of Simmons, and he's coming into play on these blocks. You got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
The first free throw is good.
And for the Sixers, the health of their draft picks has been a story. Zaire Smith, Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, all missing significant time with injury.
Health continues to be a key for them, GA. Embiid in particular, he's missed some games last year, missed some back-to-backs, and he's 7'2". You just hope his knees can withstand the grind. They got to keep him going to reach their goal.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Schroeder outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Here's Schroeder. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Harrell against Embiid. And is Harrell missing?
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Thibault. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harrell, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Harrell. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Gasol. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Harris passes to Simmons. Dishes to Howard. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Howard misses. Nobody near Schroeder. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Beyond the arc. Thibault can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Harris dishes to Howard. And the rejection by Harrell.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Embiid and Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Here's Schroeder. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Schroeder.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now here's Gasol. Over to the wing. Harris against Kuzma. Now the pass to Schroeder over Simmons, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Kuzma, and that's now 7 points for Dennis Schroeder. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. They lead by 17. Pass to Harris, trying to get something going. Howard trying to free himself up. Harris no good. With a floater out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. From deep. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Schroeder against Simmons. Here's Gasol, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Terrific off the catch. I mean, Gasol right into the shooting.
And so it's Philadelphia riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. Marc Gasol, so appreciated by his fans, and certainly a lot of Spanish-speaking fans excited about his success.
It's just fun. You see more fans on the stands that speak Spanish, even they're from Spain or Argentina, Mexico, whatever they're from. They support the Spanish-speaking people, and they love the game also.
And great to see so many different cultures and countries embrace the game.
Yes, and with players like Gasol having so much success, I think it helps give those Latino and Spanish-speaking fans a connection to the NBA.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Governing the split of second chance opportunities, Jay. I mean, that's what has them in the lead after one.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Dennis Schroeder. Harrell is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. A shot by Milton, no good. Schroeder, left side, and he dunks it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Harris. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Schroeder. Passes to Horton Tucker. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Milton. Last time out he had 14 points. And the pass to Harris. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Harrell.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Harris, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just the big boy muscle of Harris, a real energizer who just fights through contact on his shots.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the team. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
That's good from Harris. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Well, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, it hits you with the fadeaway.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
makes the first.
And with Embiid and Ben Simmons both at their best in the paint, maybe not the ideal fit if you're the Sixers and you had to trade one of them. Which is it?
Oh, man, that's so tough. They're both great players, GA, but Embiid, his health remains a question mark. And Simmons, you know, imagine if you have a team of shooters built around him like Giannis in Milwaukee. That's a tough question.
The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. You take a look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Seth Curry. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of course. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Schroeder with the ball. 11 points in the game. And the rejection by Embiid.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy.
A nice shot by Harris.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Horton Tucker. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the Lakers call time here. And you look at Joel Embiid, maybe the best two-way big man, Chris, in the NBA today. If there's anything he needs to work on, what would that be?
Well, I still think that there's room for growth as far as his playmaking. I mean, Kevin, he's going to command double teams on a nightly basis. So it's all about taking advantage of the defense for sending that extra man.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
Looking now at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Coming off a terrific season. How about 27 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists? And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Cook, the pass to Kuzma. Hits the close-range jumper.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
The great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr. Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Morris outside. Back to Cook. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Pass to Horton Tucker. For the 3. Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia leading by 18. And that one is stuffed right through.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes it to Morris. Now here's Kuzma, guarded by Harris. And yes, it's good. Kuzma's got 4 this quarter.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here is Cook, guarded by Curry. Harrell kicks to Cook. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The pass to Horton Tucker. Cook looking it over. Clock at 4. There's the triple. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Here's Kuzma, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Lakers also making a switch. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Got a hand on it. Kuzma against Green to the inside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Here is Cook, guarded by Green. Cook kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now here's Curry. Pass to Burks. And here is Green. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Green, no luck. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Lets a floater go, and the shot goes in. Cook's got his first bucket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Kuzma. Burks against Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard comes in for Harris. And Simmons subbed in for Seth Curry. Marc Gasol is checked in for the Lakers. And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Kuzma outside. And Embiid with the block. They retain possession. Harrell, that's good.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Green against Kuzma. Outside, Green. Over Harrell. The 76ers with another miss. Lakers trail by 20. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
The first one falls. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Passes it to Burks. Over Caldwell Pope, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Burks has got 10 points now just in this quarter. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kuzma outside. And here is Gasol. Caldwell Pope outside. Shoots over Burks. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. There's the pass to Burks. But they recover it. A second chance effort. Embiid, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Here's Harrell, and it's sent back by Howard. Burks against Caldwell Pope.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lakers trail by 21. Out to the right wing. Here's Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Gasol.
And the former second-round pick. Gasol's become an elite player at his position. He's a force at both ends.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers leading by 20. Here's Burks. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. Schroeder against Simmons. Outside Gasol. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Gasol. It's up a 3. They get it back. Hero. And it's sent back by Howard. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Simmons. Hook shot on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
No good off the back of the rim. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what is your impression of the first half?
We played. I thought we found a really good balance of posting and pace. It's what we've been talking about. And I thought our defense, for the most part, was excellent.
Good start. We'll see how they finish. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You love guys who improve a little each year. Tobias Harris has become more consistent as a go-to scorer and a much better rebounder. He made some big plays in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Now Gasol, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Howard. Then there's Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot.
Oh, man, and defenders have to be more cautious when guarding Harris. He is constantly looking to draw contact on his shots.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
I mean, you look at the all-around game of Harris, he's even been good from the free throw line.
And Harris drops them both. Here's one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer. And they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learned it from a great how to get buckets.
Thibault's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Caruso. Embiid against Gasol. He kicks it to Schroeder. Clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. Simmons with the defensive effort. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Over Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. First free throw is good. Schroeder hits them both. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that will be the 3rd of 5 straight played at home.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Schroeder. 13 points in the game. And the rejection by Embiid. Blocked again. But they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6. Harold dishes to Schroeder. Over Simmons. And the Lakers with another miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Howard against Caldwell Pope. Inside shot. And Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 7 points.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harold kicks it over to Schroeder. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Here's Thibault. Back to Simmons. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And this is what you want to see from Simmons. I mean, you want to see him drain the ball in the in-between spots. It only makes him more confident.
Outside Gasol. The dish to Schroeder. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Marc Gasol. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 8 rebounds and 4 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Harris. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Caruso. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Takes it from 10. And the shot is long. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Caruso kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Harold. Caldwell Pope outside. Gasol trying to free himself up. And the Lakers with another miss. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Harris inside. 20 points for him. Moves back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
He shot 3 of 6 from the foul line. Free throw good, Howard. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And so Howard nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caruso, the pass to Schroeder. Morris, left side. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And Curry has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 13. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got 15.
But that's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Passes it to Thibault. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And he's good on the second. Schroeder with the ball. 15 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Curry looking around. And there's the pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harris has got 22.
Every season, Harris seems to enhance his offensive attack. He knows how important it is to keep getting better and better and better.
Here's Horton Tucker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Howard. Here's Milton. Second chance shot. Here's Harris. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work for getting after it on the glass. Well, you look at Tobias Harris. I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved. His confidence from three-point range, a huge part of it.
Now, here's Gasol. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Here's Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, you look at Harris's long-range shooting. Nothing special, Chris, through the first 6 years of his career. But then he turned it around.
Well, Kevin, you know he had laser eye surgery in the summer of 2017. And after that, his shooting improved dramatically. Man, I got to go get surgery now. Anyway, maybe he should be a spokesperson based on how well it worked out for him.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. So he gets them both.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
He dishes it to Schroeder. Will it go? And it's sent back by Howard. Pass to Harris. And he gets it to go from the corner. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
This speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
Schroeder outside. A floater. Curry with some nice D.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Milton's shot is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Morris after the Sixers pick up 2. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
That free throw, no good.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Good on the second free throw. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you know, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and LeBron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
Harris. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Schroeder against Curry. Pass to Harris. Schroeder comes with the double team. It's Curry outside. Morris with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And he comes up with the deuce. 30 points for Tobias Harris.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Caruso. Now Kuzma. Over Howard. And another basket for the Lakers.
And these are shots Kuzma will take all day. He's very confident in his ability to score.
The pass to Harris. Here's Thibault. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
That free throw missing. And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. Second free throw, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Howard. Here's Thibault. Covered by Morris. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Cook, the pass to Kuzma. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. 21 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Thibault. He has 5. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. Now here's Schroeder. Fires the three. And the miss. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. Back to the action after this word. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jared Dudley. He's out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard position. And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Gabriel. Shoots over Embiid. Good D by Embiid. Got a piece of it. Right wing. Here's Thibault. The rebound by Cook.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Pass to Gabriel. To the wing right side. Fires the three. Cook, good.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Passes to Scott. Here's Thibault. More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know
yes.
what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working with integrity.
Now, here's Burks. After the miss from Joel Embiid. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot over Morris. Offensive rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Green. Horton Tucker. The pass to Morris. Here is Cook. And it's off the back rim. No good. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Green taking his time here. Takes the 13-footer. That one drops for him.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here is Cook. The 76ers getting the bucket. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
And the first one drops.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And so Cook nails both of them. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
There's some talent out there, baby. And, yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Scott, and finished off by Scott.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Rondo against Green. Rondo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes to Dudley. Pass to Rondo. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know what? He's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and then pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, the players of today are much more athletic than his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Green after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Pass to Burks. But 3. But they get it back.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And he seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Here is Cook. Teardrop shot. Antetokounmpo kicks to Dudley. Pass to Gabriel. Outside Rondo. Over Green. Rondo, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Burks looking around. Over Rondo. Burks can't get it to go.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid, Kevin. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
Yeah, well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
And that one misses. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Green, and Smith subbed in for Alec Burks.
Oh, yeah, Cal. And there's no question, when Embiid is healthy, he's a problem. I mean, a versatile, confident big man with a high ceiling.
Now here's Dudley. Now the pass to Cook. Here's Gabriel. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Robinson goes in, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Out to the wing. Here is Cook, covered by Smith. Here's Dudley. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Down low. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Dudley. Outside Rondo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Scott against Dudley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horton Tucker on target from 13 feet. Horton Tucker's got his first basket of the night.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
Pass to Smith. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
Now, here is Robinson. Doesn't go that time. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Smith. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Rondo. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Outside Robinson. Rondo against Smith. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better in different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have from some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Now, here is Smith. Pass to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Floats one up. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside Rondo. To the right side. Here's Horton Tucker. From deep three-point range, it's off. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.